Alright, we're gonna go live at this point. Hey guys and gals, it's 3D Dante, and welcome to another session of Fire Emblem Three Houses. For those who weren't here during the last session, we went over and retook the kingdom. After Spaghetti Man finally came to his senses, which, that's plus side number 1 right there. Not much I can say right about there. With that being said, I'm gonna turn the music off at this point, get the game audio going, and we are just gonna go from there. Anyways, for all those who stopped by so far, hello to you, Ethan. How is your afternoon going for you so far? Welcome. This session's gonna be a little bit more of a quicker session this time around, as there is something else that that's going to be happening later this evening, and these Fire Emblem series can go on for a while. The last one I let say went on for about a good 6 hours. So I'm going to be kind of speeding through this next chapter right here this time around. As I mean, I can afford to do that since we're pretty much good in terms of levels. So there's really nothing to worry about in terms of that. It's just everything else. Just kind of, really. Just like every Fire Emblem stream I've done, I am using VC for the stream. In fact, I'm already in the call. So let me go over and mute myself from there. So there's at least that. And just kind of here. We're just gonna see what happens next. Ready? After getting an idea that we have a pretty big week so far. A lot to do. Jeez. Well, a lot that we can do. Lodiama, how is your morning going for you so far? Welcome.
Please accept my apologies for that.
That's no problem at all. More importantly, how is the Alliance faring?
House Regan has rallied the Alliance Lords. They are facing the enemy with all the strength they can muster. We do not know how far...
It's going alright. Hope my day is going well. Glad to hear that's going alright, and my day is going, is also going well. Still hardly slept nice. I still hardly slept last night, but I mean, at least it wasn't 100 times that I woke up throughout the night. I still got constantly waking up, and not as much as I did the night before, so that's plus side number 1. You won't roll a bet at me. I will be fine. I can survive. I can survive for the day. And welcome back, Ethan.
The fact that he abruptly stopped making donations, too many factors made him suspect. If Lord Arundel conspired with Cornelia, then what Kronya and the others said 5 years ago?
You say that much right there.
Well, never mind that for now.
Especially, once again, I'm not planning on going on for too long this time with this session. Not saying that we won't clear the story mission this time. We will. But I will be speeding through it. The only real thing I can't really speed past though is the paralogs that we got for this time around. I'm gonna have to go over and do those, but besides that, I'll probably just be mostly... I'll most likely be exploring, either exploring or just doing seminars. Because once again, we're in terms of levels, we're good. We can make it through this chapter, no problem.
What would your mother think?
What? It wasn't that devious.
What do you think?
I can say that right there.
We must go to Deirdre. I will admit that there is something to be gained for us as well, for when we eventually march south. But far more importantly, They need us. We cannot turn our backs on them.
After they went over and shot us in the back? Okay, you know what, fine. If you want to help them, despite for the fact that they shot us in the back earlier ago. Okay, fine. I guess I'm with you there. Guess I am. And yeah, I'm just not gonna do anything for your birthday, man. You're just not worth it. Okay, no. No. Lots of fish, head fish. Head chef challenge, blessing of the land, and the sweet. I will most likely do the battle day the next week, so we're gonna explore for that. We're gonna explore for it anyway. And this is probably gonna go on for quite a bit, also. So. Anyways, either.
A messenger arrived from Deirdre. Claude must have predicted that we'd retake it. Claude's a hard person to read. It's obvious.
He is a hard person to read.
Unsettling, honestly.
I mean, if I actually went for his house, I'm pretty sure he would be pretty easy to read, but I didn't do it. Nor do I care, and I didn't. Okay, yes, we're just. No, let me go for that again. My bad.
Mean that there's never been fighting on Alliance soil, of course. There have been
Wow.
skirmishes between neighboring.
You guys already want me to go to sleep when it's already.
This is an invasion by an army of the Empire.
Eh.
It's a whole different animal. I don't want to see my family get dragged into this.
Again, I can make it through the day. I've gone for many. I have gone through many nights where I just do not sleep well whatsoever. This is not the first time. And hello to you, Diego. How is your afternoon going for you so far?
Oh, right. Yeah, of
But
course I
just
remember him.
again,
I can't picture
this ain't the first time.
Don't
Is what I'm
know
trying to
what
say.
he looks like. I'm not sure if I ever knew.
Yes, it's noon o'clock for bed. You know, for someone with a broken sleep schedule like me, that might as well be a bedtime for me.
Maybe.
But it ain't so far. Going good? Going okay? Just woke up? Well, good morning to you in that case. Oh, this isn't the first time. That makes it even worse. Wow. I'm pretty sure this is not going to go well, but at least have it be decent. It ain't gonna be great, but at least have it be decent in the end.
How is this? I am being told you can see the sea from
At least doing that much right there.
Not just see, that it is right there in front of you. In Bridget, the sea has great closeness. I would be looking at it every day. But in Garrick Mach, we cannot look at the sea. So I am feeling drawn to Deirdre. Yes, I think the sea has much beauty, but can also be frightening.
Okay. I wasn't really sure what to say right there. It's like, okay, well, Ocean beautiful, yes, you agree. And, okay, you know, I'm over here anyways. Yeah, best character, what do you gotta say?
Deirdre is known as the Aquatic Capital. It's a beautiful town with streets that seem to float on the water and an impressive harbor. In times of peace, it would be a wonderful place for a holiday. Anyway, best of luck in the next battle.
Yes, Gatekeeper, best character. Do not fight me. Do not resist. Gatekeeper is the best character. He may be generic, but dang it, he's the most OP character in the game. He just is.
Will you come with me, Professor? Really? Oh, I'm so glad. Although I suppose.
Also, Lord Almighty, I'm not sure if they're really slow on purpose or it's just straight up slow down.
I bet my family
Like,
We
jeez.
have to help them, Professor. I know we can't lose with you on our side.
And then it feels like there's a little bit of slowdown right here. Oh yeah, there's definitely some slowdown right here. As great as this game is, it still has its own issues.
Okay.
See that there? Okay. Now I'm heading up here. We'll just kind of go for this area.
Claude, eh? He always was sharp among his peers. Never let himself get caught up in conventions. It wasn't typical in Thoglin. I'd like to save him if we can.
Okay. He's too determined to die.
I know. And I'm sure he's already calculated exactly when that will be.
And she actually, wow. I probably should have said that just for the hay of it. If I known that would be the answer she would like.
Your father at his home in the capital.
Hmm.
He used to grovel at Cornelia's feet when the city was under her control. But after it was liberated, he started courting the kingdom instead. I suppose he was just doing what he needed to survive. No matter what becomes of the world, it'll always be plagued by people like him.
Hmm.
Deirdre, huh? I've always wanted to go there. In Fargus, most of the towns are pretty much glorified fortresses. So, to hear about a place called the Aquatic Capital, it just sounds so elegant. When the war's over, I hope I can visit with everyone there.
Hmm. I don't think there's anybody in here. No, there's not. That was me trying to figure out the map. There we go. Just gonna kind of keep going. I say that right there. Over and on
Go help Claude? I haven't seen him.
You know, while we're just kind of going over and just kind of exploring every nook and cranny and seeing what everybody has to say right here about the situation right here.
Well, he loved parties. He was full of some pretty good jokes. I got no clue what'll happen to the Alliance, but I sure hope Claude doesn't die.
Nook and cranny, like Animal Crossing. No, just Animal Crossing in general. Just every nook and cranny. So I'm buying every furniture, all the wallpaper, everything that they have to offer. Definitely.
It was over 20 years ago. There was an illness raging across Ferdia. Our people were dying left and right. It was Cornelia who saved the kingdom from that dreadful illness.
I've been kind of sucking with these, but
Neither can I. By the time I was old enough to understand, that time had already passed. People praised Cornelia as a saint for ending the epidemic. But there came a day when she completely changed. Her behavior, mannerisms, likes, dislikes, everything. Despite all that, Father still appointed her to a high post. After all, she had saved the kingdom from ruin by that disease. But above all, the stepmother trusted her. That's why what that woman said is... Never mind.
Lord Rodrigue Fraldarius has passed on. Margrave Gautier has assumed his position.
dude, that plot twist from the last session, for those who don't know, like, holy moly. It's like, I can imagine it just kind of going over and just kind of messing with his mind. It's like, wait, was she the one that caused this entire situation to happen? Well, that entire situation to happen, something like that? It's plaguing him.
To monitor him and ensure he does not try to take on too much. I would ask you to do the same.
It is. Like, holy moly. Jeez.
Even for a moment, he is liable to do something rash.
Just,
Deirdre, the Aquatic Capital. I've heard it's a magnificent city, you know? If we're going, I wish it wasn't to wage war. You it'd be more fun to visit with a cute girl on my arm. You're right. That's something to look forward to.
Okay, I've made at least one extra person happy. Okay. I guess that's plus sign number one. Though probably no, I mean I can't keep everybody happy.
Guess this doesn't end with liberating the kingdom capital. Deirdre
I know that much for a fact.
That prince really works his people hard, doesn't he? Or should I be calling him a king now? Whatever the title is, he'll always be Dimitri to me.
Just...
You used to call Claude the master tactician? I want a nickname too. Maybe I'll get one if I can rescue him at Deirdre. I'll come up with a plan that's even better than his and earn a nickname for sure.
Okay. It's like, you got this massive situation. It's like, and Casper's like, he has a name that he's known for. I want one too. Maybe I get one if I can save him.
Having to fight with your former classmates.
When school started, hello, you bubbles. How is your morning going for you so far? Welcome, and I know for a fact that some people are just starting school very soon. I'm kind of surprised that some schools are starting around around this week. I know some of them are starting next week, but I didn't think there would be something that would start this week. Just kind of came out of nowhere. Like, jeez.
No news on that, I'm afraid. Lord Arundel, the Emperor's uncle, is the regent of the Empire. If we crush them at Deirdre, maybe we'll capture him and wring some clues out of him.
Just,
You know.
Ah, yes, the good old pop-up of the gate right there. Gotta love it. I was wondering if it was gonna do it this time, and it did. I'm happy. Done the burn of the school down. Wow.
It's like we've gone back to how things were 5
Wow.
years ago. It's so nice.
Morning and doing okay-ish. Just tired. Well,
I suppose.
glad to hear that you're doing at least okay-ish.
Go back to the way things were in the past.
Though it is kind of rough on the tired though. I can say that right there. And hello to you, Miles. How is your afternoon going for you so far? Welcome. Can't believe you were missing this. I mean, you didn't miss too much so far. I can say that there. We have not done anything too major yet. We're just kind of exploring the monastery just for now.
If I had not been your student, where would I be right now? Who would I be?
Hello to you, Jamoka. How is your morning going for you so far? Welcome. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Not too bad. Had a very early morning. Had to get up at 7:30 in the morning.
Ah, so you do think about such questions.
Hmm.
Find answers, though, right? We cannot turn back time, so there is no way to go back and try a different path.
That does not sound like fun.
Oh, it wasn't.
I can tell by the tone that it wasn't.
Death Knight who stabbed me 5 years ago. Of course you.
I was out of the house until like almost 10 o'clock.
It turns out he's a general in the Imperial Army, claiming victories on dozens of battlefields. But it looks like he's not at Deirdre. Like every man in my life, he's run away from me. And he better run. One day I'm gonna find that guy and pay him back for what he did to me.
And that grudge is still there. after 5 years.
With the capital recaptured, I desire to call him Your Majesty rather than Your.
I woke up an hour early because school decided to make things.
Rightfully pointing out
That does not sound fun.
the day this war is ended.
It's like, okay, you gotta be up an hour early. Actually, we're gonna delay it by an hour just so we can figure out what to do. An hour later, so we're gonna do this, and it just confuses everybody.
Let's go hear the reports from our spies. There's something worrying me, and no, it can wait. I shall tell you more when our information is more concrete.
Like every guy in your life, in my life, he runs away from you.
There was a chance that Cornelia had captured Lady Rhea, but it seems that is not the case. Her next foe, Lord Arundel, was once a pious adherent to the Saros Creed. His contributions to the church stopped quite abruptly some time ago. I think it is likely the man knows something.
You plan to aid Claude, do you not? Huh, I think that is absolutely marvelous. Being opposing forces at the Battle of Grandeur was
They say that we're supposed to do 40 minutes online meetings only today, and they decided nope, just second period today. Wow.
Cornelia Arnhem. That's a familiar name, yes. She once studied in the Empire. My understanding is, shortly after I left the Empire, she did as well. Unlike myself, Cornelia traveled to the kingdom. Apparently, she halted a plague and was rewarded with a quite powerful appointment. That such an outstanding researcher should fall to such depravity. Sickening, Professor, and quite sad.
Peasant man, what do you gotta say?
Enter Alliance territory. We're not gonna find Lady Rhea
Oh,
here.
fish girl.
I wish we could leave Claude B and go attack
Oh,
the Empire.
or did my
I
thing
suppose
froze?
we can't beat the Empire forces here. Then we can't get
I'm
into
back.
the Empire lands, can
Oh.
we? I guess that just means it's hard work.
Peasant boy is also now a fish girl. Okay, no.
Traveling to the Empire, to the kingdom, and then off to
I don't know when that transformation happened, but dang, got a little awkward,
It's not a bad thing now that I
a little weird.
Peace will be lovely. Peace will, one assumes, be considerably less perilous.
Flame is not a peasant. I mean,
Hey,
you know what? Whatever you believe is what you believe. If you think Flame is now a peasant boy, then alright. She's now a peasant boy. I don't know where she also got the gender change, but she apparently did.
For aid, but that is not what is happening here. Yes, a fine example of how snap decisions based on mere appearances can lead to gross misunderstanding. Claude has asked for reinforcements from here because he knows that I am here. Simply put, he is
ugly as
he is throwing himself on mine.
I mean, he looks better in the time skip, but just
Grant him the aid he requires.
I'm sorry. Ever since
Needle nose.
ever since you brought up the nose, I cannot look at him the same now.
So
Yeah,
Forsaken has
same.
gained its influence in the Alliance and is gathering forces. Claude always
He's
was
needle
someone
nose to
who-
me.
It's strange somehow to hear talk of his brilliance as the leader of the Alliance.
He's the traitor's
Pro and
Needle
Clay were
Nose,
forced to have let
or
the
Needle
Empire
Nose the
have their
traitor.
hands tied. Houses Ardelia and Gloucester are exposed and likely caught off guard.
He's a pretty pointy
But Claude's
traitor.
allies are. Geographically, would be hard for him to commit his forces, and logically, it wouldn't make sense for him to offer support. Whatever the situation, Claude's military strength is lacking, and what's more, they suffered casualties at Gronder Field. I don't know how.
And that was me not remembering the Alliance houses.
We've got to move quickly, or we may be too late.
So, again, I just keep disappointing people this month. And I really shouldn't be doing that.
Disappointed.
They're not the ones disappointing me this time. I'm the one disappointing them.
Weapons, books. But there was something else that my old man really wanted to pass down. He wanted me to inherit his mission, ensuring that Dimitri ascends the throne. Or so I believe.
I'm about to kind of learn to say, like, on like the angle, quote unquote. It's better than what he had before the time skip. I'll say that right there. It's better. It ain't great, but it's better. Do I really need to raise any motivation this time? Okay, a little bit, but... Yeah. And wait, I was like, don't we have supports? Yeah, we have supports. And a lot of them. I'm still going out of my way to ignore Lawrence.
Dimitri, have you come to pray?
Something like that. And you?
Oh yes, that's why I'm here. I
Here's
love
my
how calm and
Miss
peaceful the
Sports.
cathedral is this late at night.
It really is.
No, it's more of a joke at this point. I mean, he did stab us in the back.
Coming here on
Yeah.
a quiet night always makes me think of those who aren't with us anymore. We've lost so many in this war, too many to count. I hope they all
He
get to
attempted
live
to
in
kill
the
Marianne.
happiness of the
Yes.
Christ side. These prayers are all I have to offer.
We're a kind soul.
He did, and he failed massively.
I think you're kind too, Dimitri. Sometimes to a fault.
Kind? Me? No, not at all. I am just a killer. A disgusting monster.
But why do you kill? For the sake of your loved ones? Those who have passed? Real monsters kill for selfish reasons. They're incapable of expressing sorrow when they kill. So please, don't call yourself a monster.
Mercedes,
Yes, a disgusting spaghetti monster, Dimitri.
I'm so scared that I will forget their faces. The people who have died. Who I have killed. I cannot let myself forget them. I know that, and yet... Whatever my feelings, it is all the act of a monster.
It's sad, but the truth is that people forget. You may be afraid to forget your past, but you'll never be able to revisit it. Living in the present is the best we can do. We owe it to those who can't come back.
If someone had said those words to me 5 years ago, I would be a different man today.
What do you want to do now, Dimitri? Continue fighting for those who have died? Not as a king, but as my classmate. What do you want to do?
My own dreams. I have never given it any thought. What about you? What do you want, Mercedes?
I want to keep sewing and training with you, even after you've become king. I want to be your friend.
But I have no right to stand beside you.
Please, I can't hear any more
I'm like,
self-deprecation.
okay.
I just want to be by your side. Is that so much to ask?
Mercedes. I want the same thing. If you allow it, I wish to stay by your side.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who feels that way. Let's spend a little more time here together. Just the two of us.
Are they getting married? Question.
It occurs to me that I owe you an apology.
What? Why
I mean, if I keep having at it with their support,
To Glenn.
then yes, that could
He
happen.
loved you. And it's clear that you
I don't
cared
think it
for
will,
him
though.
as well. But on that awful night, he died right before my eyes. I could do nothing to prevent it. In a way, I'm responsible for you losing the joyous future that should have been yours. I know my words can change nothing, but
That straight up sounded like a marriage proposal. Yeah, I mean, it sounded like a marriage proposal, and it could be that. But
It still doesn't feel real.
it really just depends if I just keep up with their support.
Noble and virtuous.
Because to be honest, I don't know who's marrying who.
His life.
I don't.
Ultimate sacrifice. I feel proud.
We'll
of
know
him.
by the end of the
Words
game.
can't quantify.
proud? Truly?
Even I don't know who I'm marrying at the end
Died
of
for
the
those he
game.
sworn to protect.
I'm still debating on
Proud
it.
that he passed from this realm to the next as a perfect knight.
Are you really trying to turn his needless death into an ideal to uphold?
Oh, you're gonna say how the marriage thing works, but you don't want to spoil.
Needless death? How can you
I
say
mean,
that?
I
Glenn gave his life
I
to
believe I brought it up a few
everyone.
times
This
during
is
these
how you speak of
streams.
his sacrifice?
You weren't there.
Everybody just got talking about it. It's like, okay, well, I guess that's one thing we can spoil each other for.
I don't care to hear your interpretation.
You're going to be a father, Dimitri. How dare you spoil that? Like,
You would do well to rethink that ideal, my friend.
wow.
Pardon me?
I could never look at this game the same way as you said that now.
He took great pride in what he did, in protecting you. The very least you can do is not spit on his memory. If you'll excuse me.
What is the matter with me?
Now the flowers are all taken care of. Huh? Felix? Why are you hiding there?
I'm not hiding.
No? Then what are you here for? You don't even have a real reason, do you?
No, I don't.
Then why?
Because of you.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
I want you to sing for me. I hear your voice when I'm asleep or in battle. It's like I'm your captive.
My captive? What are you saying? Oh my, I'm suddenly really flustered.
I can't help it. I don't know what I'm saying. Forget I said anything.
Felix, are you blushing?
I don't know. Shut up. I'm not blushing.
These romance scenes.
Well, if you feel like that about it, I suppose I could sing for you sometimes. If you like that sort of thing.
Oh? I'd better go. Bye.
Hey, wait! You just got here. Do you want to hear me sing or not?
Yes, I do.
Well, what song do you want me to sing? Bears, swamp beasties, foxes, or dungeon?
I'd like to hear all of them, if you don't mind. Starting with the library song in full. Sing for me. Please, Annette?
Well, okay. Just this once.
And that's about it in terms of supports. Okay, I know there's the one with Lawrence, but I'm going out of my way to ignore it. But for the most part, I think it's just gonna be me reaching that motivation for the most part. You posted the video. You were referencing the social media posts.
I like the
I don't know if I really want to see that or not. I don't know. You just watched it. It's fun. Okay, then. Alright, then. And I'm not... Despite the fact that these two don't really have any motivation.
Well, to tell you the truth,
I at least want to go over the relationship a bit. Because I believe I'm still at least one support away from... Okay, excuse me, 2 supports away from actually seeing the entire thing. And this might be the only time that I'll have Gilbert throughout the entire Fire Emblem 3 Houses playthrough as a whole. So, might as well. And, what is... Love you too. Almost to you, the Italian machine. How is your night, morning, afternoon? What 7 is early for you? It's going so far. Going so far. Welcome.
This looks...
Where's its motivation? And is that about it? Not quite, but it's fine enough. So, what do I want to focus on? Reason's fine enough as it is. I'm gonna focus on brawling a little bit right here. I don't see why not. First, I have to find a unit that's actually currently is working on brawling, or at least good at brawling to really erase it. But
We're gonna go...
still, it's like I might as well do it.
What do you think?
Well, speaking of which...
One other thing I can say right here. I said this earlier in the stream, but I will repeat myself right here. This is gonna be a little bit more of a quicker session this time, as I'm gonna be kind of speeding through this chapter this time, as there is one other thing that we'll be doing later this evening. I can say that much right there. And for that, yeah, well, pretty much we'll be doing some Splatoon 2 later this evening. And these Fire Emblem streams do tend to go on for a while. So we're just gonna kind of speed for the section this time around, as I can kind of get away with that. Because again, in terms of levels right here, we're good. Just straight up good to go.
Let's see.
Lord Marg House got these, of course, but I would ask.
You may predict a spot above.
Wow! Wow. Actually, what's up for the... What's in the... What's the tournament offering this time? We can do the brawling tournament. I'll see why not. Obviously, I got to bring the king into this. Totally. No. Wow. Just starting things off with a crit.
I'll cut a path for His Highness.
I also just realized how much HP the dude has.
I'll cut a path for His Highness.
Not even 1 second and they died already. Just like that one grappler right there. That one at least had a few seconds to live, but... A
threat eliminated.
And he still hung up with like 50 HP to spare. Yeah, that was pretty quick.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Since I'm close to running up to the C+, might as well. Didn't even need a single. Exactly. That's just how overpowered the dude is. I guess I can work on Faith a little bit right here. Why not? Trip all the time, but if you trip on the battlefield, will you die? You're probably gonna die. You know, I'm actually gonna say that. I don't think that's actually gonna make her any happy. Okay, actually, you did make her happy. Don't worry about you tripping. Make sure they trip and shoot them down before you trip.
Professor. Maybe.
Okay. So... And that's really close to maxing out our faith, so I might as well work on that. Let me just... Well, not maxing out, more like getting up to A, so I might as well get her up to that. From there... It's really... I'm just gonna focus on authority with Bernadetta. There's really nothing else I can really work on with her. Marianne. Just 130. Yeah, it's like it's just around this point in the game. I'm just most likely going to be focusing on authority. Because there's really nothing else for me to work on at this point.
Nope.
But speaking of authority, we got Lyonia to be, so she can start using some better battalions. I'll just leave that alone for now.
War.
But I'll at least keep working on heavy armor for to do. He's at least one. He needs to. If I can get him up to 8, he'll get -5 weight, which will help out a lot. So I don't know about you. I kind of want that. Focus on faith a little bit. And then to cap it off, I'll focus on writing with Ferdinand. Okay. We're just gonna go for that.
Let me ask you something.
All this savagery day after day is depressing. Do you have any ideas for fun things I can do to feel better? Gee, I wonder.
I see. That might work.
Professor.
Lawrence is... I'm not even gonna get the man flowers. It's really not a secret.
Dadu, why don't you take a break? As the saying goes, the right person for the right job.
Leaving it to you may be quicker, Your Highness, but it would not be right.
I was joking. Do not look so troubled. Let's work together and get this done.
Thanks to your help, Your Highness, we produced an excellent result.
No, it was you who helped most. I hope we can continue to support you.
No flowers or tea for you. Especially no tea for anybody. And a lot of people were maxing out stuff this time.
Growth sustains me.
One step before the next step.
Now to keep polishing my skills.
I've really gotten the hang of this.
I've learned a thing or two from battle. Technique never betrays.
Yes, Lawrence, you're a backstabber and you're ugly. Dang. Just dang.
No flowers for trainers.
Exactly. This is probably going to be one of the 2 battles we'll do for the stream. I can say that right there because the moment we get done with this prologue, I'm just gonna end the day from there.
Thank you. You may leave now.
It's like, and I don't really have a lot of time. So I mean, I guess I could take some time to go over and do some battles, but still.
Not really. There's just a problem I must now clean up.
Prologue is
Do
it?
you know of Arian Road?
This is Dimitri's.
Fortress that also goes by the name of the Silver Maiden.
Don't you already have designs?
What
do you get for a reward?
I honestly forget.
I thought I might have mentioned it before. It is a fortress city that is lauded as the strongest in the kingdom. The land around Aryan Road was once entrusted to Count Rowe. When he turned to the Empire, the Silver Maiden went with him. Now, one after another, the lords of each region are leaving the Empire at the call of the Eastern Lords. But I am sure the Empire has no plans to relinquish the fortress city, given its strategic position on the front lines of their war with the kingdom. Unless we can take back Aryan Road, the kingdom will continually be attacked at its weakest points. I was thinking that we need to deal with it soon, and that we need to investigate the status of the enemy's force, but I'm afraid so. We confirmed that troops departed the Imperial capital, headed for Aryan Road. If they are followed by a second and third batch of reinforcements, then the difficulty of taking back Aryan Road will increase exponentially. But that does not mean we are entirely without recourse. I am just at a loss as to when the soldiers will arrive. Right away. You never cease to amaze. Your answers always bring me joy. Okay, let's gather everyone immediately. We'll begin the war council for the departing troops.
I guess none of us like, there's a few people here that like Eligard. I mean, as a unit, I don't mind her. She's not bad. I kind of do like her. But just the Black Eagles route in general, I hate. Just the route I hate. The character itself, I don't mind. And I mean, you like it because it's different, but you can see why it's disliked. Yeah. Same here in terms of that. I'm not sure if I mean, how is it looking here? Yeah, I'm gonna... I'd rather have Mercedes for this. Well, you came here to have a good time, then you just had this the only route you played. Wow. Why are you watching Blue Lions? If you're a golden because you want to show your support for the channel? Question? I don't know. I don't know what to really tell you about that. I don't. I don't know. It could be out of curiosity on what the Blue Lion route looks like, and if you really have no interest to play that route to begin with, or just any other reason, really. This chapter is annoying. Yeah, and this chapter is something.
It is something. What kind of something?
That's a good question. Do you want to play on the game for another 50 hours to go through another route? I can give you some good stuff.
Much farther do I have to go? A good distance.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm building the Great Wall of Mass.
Hmm. Best of luck with that. The equipment's fine enough as it is, but you know what? I'll do that. I'll give him a brave sword, replace with the gauntlets. Because I mean, the brave equipment is pretty much just like the gauntlets, in a way. So I might as well. I was able to get his bow up to silver at least, so I can finally give him the silver bow. And I can just leave it from there. Wow. You need some stuff that needs to be prepared. No, Green Telling Man, no. That was something else. I can say that right there. Hey, chapter 13, FP Conquest, for reasoning for, of so many Knights, Raven Riders. I do not remember that. I don't remember that chapter specifically because it's been a while. Well, I say it's been a while, though it technically hasn't really been all that long. But still, it's been kind of a little while since I've completely gone through Fire and Fate's Conquest. Same goes for Revelations. Say that there. I think we'll be exploring the next week just so we can get some materials to build stuff and just make some good stuff in general. But for now, we're gonna go.
It seems we are just in time. Any later and Aryan Road may have been lost. Her Majesty was right to send me here.
Hubert, so you have come here in command of extra troops from the Imperial capital. I had hoped to take the fort while it was poorly defended. Now, well, there is nothing to be done. We must defeat him, and then take Aryan Road. Traps have been set throughout Aryan Road to repel invaders who make it inside. If I remember correctly, there should be devices somewhere that let you deactivate the traps. However, Aryan Road has been in Imperial hands for a while now. They may have changed how things work. But there's no point in talking. Let's just make a point to disable any devices we come across.
Alright, so we got some switches. Gee, I wonder which one is the correct one. I wonder.
My best. My blood compels me. Oh, this is for the best.
And we can kick things off with a crit.
At your service. Let's make this quick.
That can work.
I will not die yet.
And you have...
I do this for all of us.
and you're not really doing much to begin with.
Leave it to me.
Not doing too much damage right there, though. I mean, I could just pull her. I could just pull her back for the most part, and be fine. But the objective for this mission is just to beat the enemy commander. So we could just go over and just murder Hubert right now and just call it from there. We could go over and do that. It's not the first time we've done it. But yeah, EXP. Yeah, there is just EXP. And knowing last time, he's probably gonna go down really easily to Lionium.
Oh, this is lovely. That's been planned this wall out as well.
Those mages up there are gonna cause a problem.
I'm your girl.
So what I'm gonna do. Well, I was like, at least try to take him down, but of course there's way too much HP for me to really do much against that. But... Ash, maybe? Okay, not quite, unless I crit. Or I can hunt Hunter's Volley and hope to get lucky there. I'll do that. Which, that didn't go as well as I thought, as I hoped it would. At least that I hoped it would. Well, this one's silver lining. At least I can go over and snipe you at the end.
Spirit. For Gerald.
At least I can do that.
Still far from the top.
I knew you'd come through.
And this might have been a bad start. Yeah. We'll just go for there. So we'll have to take a different approach with that.
What?
Orders?
My switch just glitched out.
I am prepared.
Should be able to do quite a lot. Oh, it'd be like 9, but
Leave it to me.
there's also that. But he needs to go, is one thing. The meteors and just everything else is what's making this really awkward as of now. I really should have gone over and silenced them, but I didn't.
Hence, silence Hubert.
No, well, not Hubert, but there's others that also have it,
Oh, that's a pain.
and that can do it to them.
At your service.
What's my strategy?
Oh! There's also a chest over there that I can also grab. Oh then. I'll probably have Mercedes go after that, as she has a chest key on her right away. I could rating arrows, just so they don't do anything too threatening. It's just like, again, this War Master, just, It's supposed to like a dance. Hopefully outspeed it from there. I'll go with this. Do some chip damage. I'll keep her there.
I'm your girl.
Then I'll dance. I'm gonna have to break my way out of this.
I will destroy you.
And then you get the crit.
Make a difference. Far from the top.
Get that not so bad level up.
Reassuring.
And then back out from there. Now the dude shouldn't be able to take, is not going to take as much of a beating right here. And I can have myself go over and get Lysithia out of there. And now I'll have Mistredis go over and start getting ready.
I'll cut through.
We're gonna need someone to head over here. Deal. I'll have to touch that a little later, but for now, let's just kind of keep everybody around here for now. See how everything goes.
prize reinforcements. We must defeat them. Yeah! Too slow.
Yeah, let's go over and do that. You're taking the hit, however.
Weak.
At least you're not taking it there. Just kind of goes over and heals damage in general. Sure, I can get Felix some EXP right here. Why not?
It was meant to be.
Let's make this quick. I've got no time.
And then just have the nuke. None of them in particular can't really do too much. I'm safe from them for now.
I'll do my best.
Heal up a little bit. I guess I can brave my way through it. I could, but I could just go. No. Just no. And that is going to hurt. Assuming. High volume. You got a crit.
That's my duty.
Fun to watch.
Let's double them. At least silence one of them. No. I can get her close at least. And I can lure one of these guys over. So they'll just do synthetic damage to begin with, so it's not really gonna be all that bad. And just for now, we're just gonna kind of stick around the right side. That's for now. That's kind of the right way to go about it.
Had to be done.
And we can get some crits while we're at it. And more reinforcements are coming.
It's done.
Have the nuke do what she usually does.
This could turn the
We can
tides.
take down that. You can take on that general, and we can just kind of keep moving from here. I can have Mercedes just, well, not Mercedes, more Marianne just kind of waste all their buildings. Yeah, just buildings and just buildings, just in general. Just have them waste all of them. That's one thing I could do. And she's not quite close enough to go over and silence them yet. And all that just for an umbral steel.
It is done.
And you're just gonna get some more
Hopefully I'll
levels.
be more useful now.
There's also a Met. They also have a little. Also have a Holy Knight with them, so. They're not gonna be. I'm not gonna be able to draw them in too easily. The deer hardly has any resistance to begin with. So let's have a higher resistant unit, go over and lure them over. Just lure them over and just kind of deal with it from there. Which, out of everybody, Ash is probably the best for the job. Yeah, he's just straight up the best for the job. We'll just have him take it. We're gonna go for that.
In the name of justice, I won't falter.
Just gonna kill from there.
I'm getting closer to my goal.
And that's a good level up. Holy moly. It's at least a kill.
One to remember.
Just like how this will be a kill.
The troops outside the castle first would demoralize the ones within. Not such a bad idea, honestly. But you failed to account for me.
Luck wasn't with you.
He better not start moving. Okay, no, he's still just gonna stand there, hopefully. Hope he just stands there. The last thing we need is him popping up and just kind of ruining everything. That's the last thing we need. So let's go over this.
Quite helpful.
Assuming that I don't get critted, they should be fine.
Goddess, forgive me.
And for the most, I think I might just have Marianne just go over and solo that part over there. Because for the most part, she'll be fine. Just now that's dealt with. Also have that idea around just in case I need her. That's about it though.
You haven't earned my pity. Strength never betrays.
I'll take that level up. I'll take it. And we're just gonna get a bunch of reinforcements coming from that side. Guess I can. Yeah, no,
Another victory.
we'll make it. We will be just fine. Oh, I need to know what this game is. Oh boy. That's a 20% chance of hitting, but it still does not look nice though. Is the thing. Nor can I really touch these collaborators. Well, these paladins more specifically. So I'm just gonna, for the most part, I'm just gonna take it. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it too much right here. Let's get the deal away. Meanwhile, have her continue. Of course he guarded. Why would he not guard it? So for that, she'll still be fine though. Died.
Still had room to grow.
And whatever. Anyways, it's been a. I think it's more for the fact that nobody's used it yet. Yeah, so you don't know when the last time I had water was.
Let's try this.
Okay, well, that thankfully missed. And there's Aiden. Jeez.
I swear it wasn't in vain.
There is a lot of paladins right there. Jeez.
On to the next battle.
Hopefully I'll be more useful now.
Eh. That's all. It's not quite big enough to do what I need to do. Oh.
Hate me if you must.
For now, I'll revel in my...
Most of them are growing out for Byleth this time. Not quite all of them, but most of them are. I was kind of wondering how he would fare with that, but I can at least take down one of them. Then from here, take you down.
All is going to plan.
And we'll be good from there. Unless I feel like sticking the hate. I kinda don't want that.
I'll do my best with this.
I will take the plus. I'll take the magic range. The faith range plus one though. I'll take that. I'll take that any day. I will. And does Mercedes not have as much? No, she doesn't. You know, it's whatever. It is what it is. I'm not gonna do much else this turn. I mean, I guess minus getting Ash over here.
won't be in vain.
I guess that's really all I could do in that situation.
It is done.
Okay. We should be safe from this side at this point, as I should be. Not necessarily will be, but should be. Let's get rid of this switch before anything else. Just so we can deal with everything else right here. And you, for some reason, have an advance heal. I don't know why, but you just do. Almost like a brick crit. And just do some good damage from there.
I'm really gaining confidence.
That's all I really can do. Extended Seer's hitting like that.
I just realized something.
Yeah?
I asked you a question and I didn't even unmute myself.
I wonder why he's not responding.
I wanted to go get something to eat, that's why I muted myself. I had a nice big bowl of Captain Crunch.
Nice. I'm gonna have to go over and make myself something before the stream later tonight.
Sure, it's filling because it's probably gonna be a long stream.
You're not wrong about that.
Dealing with how many people love Splatoon.
Oh yeah.
I won't stop here.
All three of your communities combined.
Oh yeah.
It is done.
I don't know, it's gonna be a big stream, but I'm still excited for it.
I won't stop marching on.
Oh, who isn't excited for it?
Those who don't like Splatoon are excited for. Okay, no. No.
I must continue my training.
Oh yeah, there are those that don't like Splatoon or don't have it. Well, even if they don't have it, they'll enjoy watching.
Yeah.
They get eaten by rollers, by...
It's gonna be mostly rollers, for the most part.
Yeah.
Hello to you, Tally. How is your night, morning, afternoon? Whatever's happening is over there for you going so far. Welcome.
That should take care of the traps.
Oh. Okay, well. Well, traps have been dealt with. That makes things a little that makes things a little awkward.
Uh-oh. How to get off?
The moment I defeated that one mage.
Oh.
That's why we got gambits. The pilot is still kind of in for a beating.
Hate me if you must.
How's life? Life is going good. I could say that right there. It is. I can hope for correct.
Well, just swimming.
I aspire to be my best.
I'll take that level.
I'll cut a path for His Highness. I wield this power for His Highness.
Okay. Oh, they also just ran out of their boltings. That works. Turns out you're on back college on 23rd Sunday, so you can play in the Splatfest for the first 2 days. Nice. Very nice. In terms of the Splatfest, I guess I can say this right here. I might have the Splatfest a little bit differently this time. I might stream on all 3 days. That's what I'm thinking about doing.
Oh wow.
Oh, like day one, it's probably just gonna be just kind of just the Splatfest itself. It's not gonna be a long stream whatsoever. Oh boy! Wow!
Your Highness, somehow.
Wow! Wow!
That's a rewind if I've ever seen it.
Yeah!
Fine pulse.
Well, because of that random crit that just kind of came out of nowhere. Jeez. Okay. Exactly. It is just straight up that.
I am prepared.
Send over redacted.
So I'll just have Violet take the hay. The hay.
My orders?
The Violet doesn't end up going the way it can do.
Luckily the War Master can't touch him, so we're good there.
Oh, the War Master can't touch him?
Nope. Violet is one space away from him being able to do any harm. So I really should have done this right here. I can at least still take down... I can take him down. And kind of just be fine in the end.
At your service.
Feel sorry for something.
I'd be honored.
That someone is myself.
Why is that?
I'm still up even though I'm wicked tired.
After the stream or during a stream, take a nap.
I'll probably take a nap between this stream and your next one. Because I gotta be on the moderate. Take my job seriously. Time are you doing the Splatoon stream around 6?
The Splatoon stream will be at 6 p.m. Central time. Central.
Alright,
Yeah.
7 o'clock, yeah. I'll have plenty of time to take a nap. That's if I complete this wall. And no, I'm not talking about the entire wall, I'm talking about the section of wall I'm working on now. So far, Mav and I have gotten like, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Got 3 out of 4. We've gotten 4 out of 6 of the wall. We got 4 out of, I don't know. Yeah.
There's a lot that's been done.
We have 4 out of 6 of the walls done.
That's nice.
I must steel myself.
Mads and I have been working on it for an entire week right so far.
Dang.
Fine.
Leave it to me.
I did kind of cheat in Mav's realm. I gave myself a full set of netherite armor.
Wow.
Well, it's just in case people decide to get ballsy and attack me or Mavs. It's just so I can moderate the server. The armor's not really for anything besides that. It's not even enchanted.
One to remember.
I'm about to say that's understandable in that case.
That if it was enchanted, that'd be going over.
Oh yeah.
Make a difference? I've got no time for mercy. I will keep making progress.
Okay. From this point, I'm gonna need to do over there. Just to deal with you. He's not really gonna kill, but at least waking him enough to the point where Mercedes can finish the job.
I don't expect forgiveness. This is for everyone's good.
That, however, was not really a good level.
I'll take all the strength I can get.
That one was alright.
But yeah, I'm building the wall and somebody's nether portal just got blocked off.
I must pull through.
They're gonna have to make a gateway out of the wall. Their nether wall.
That's a rip, but...
At least they'll limit the number of spawns people have.
This is for the best, right?
Yeah.
My blood compels me. I must keep going.
It deals with the enemies there. Hmm. 50-50 for every shot.
Hey Dante,
Yeah?
didn't all your pillars have glowstone on them?
The only glows the only time I used the glowstones in that realm was for the fountain. That was it.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, one of your pillars by your fountain. Didn't you have glowstone on all of them?
Oh yeah. Well, not all of them. Some, most of them, yeah. Did someone take the glowstone from it?
Yep, I just put it back.
I was gonna say that's just whatever.
I put it back anyways.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Alright, next.
This could turn the tides. There is still room for improvement.
I could learn from that.
Assuming that I can do it. We can just end it from this point. Hubert can't kill me. But I can kill him. I'm trying to see what else I can do before I even go over and do it, because I'm probably just going to end at this point. Actually, Meteor can only go 3 to 4. Actually, let's make this even from insult to injury. I'm going to get up close to him and do it, and he can't do a dang thing to me.
Aryan Road is a crucial asset to the Empire. You will not pry from our grasp.
And we're getting that crit.
As far as I go, I'll withdraw for now.
Lord Hubert was defeated? Retreat! Sound the retreat!
The Empire troops are withdrawing. This is it. We failed to get Hubert, but at least we have recaptured Aryan Road. Let's clean up the wreckage and return to Garrick Mach. Well done, everyone. The day is ours.
You didn't get that last item?
It was an advanced seal. It wasn't really that much of a big deal.
Oh. Makes sense.
We got a good battalion? Question mark.
Oh.
Like, question mark.
I don't remember how good it is. It's a problem. I know it's within the range, the A, but
I think all of this work is just catching up with me. Just pretend that yawn never happened. By the way, I wanted to thank you for your help with the Aryan Road campaign the other day. You were exceptional. Your leadership was key in taking back Aryan Road safely.
Someone's been playing on that wrong while it's been off.
I am always being saved by those around me, it seems.
You know why?
Taking back Aryan Road, many
Why?
things are changing.
I've got
Specifically, the lesser lords of the lands surrounding Aryan Road have pledged vassalage to the kingdom.
what?
The knights they
I got bamboo in my front courtyard.
Oh.
And if that happens, I would like to leave them in your
And it wasn't there before.
Also,
Hmm.
my apologies. Here I am, simply throwing one report after
No,
another.
stop. Diego put it there. Diego or Jamaica. Or Jamocha.
Perhaps. It is certainly true that
I tongue twisted myself.
business and other such things as never before.
I do it quite a bit myself also.
For far too long.
There may be times that I might unintentionally swear, though I don't really mean it.
I guess that proves how tired I am.
One at a time. It's one small part of my atonement. So, Professor,
I'm mistaking a person as a country.
you came here for a reason.
Jam, you now own a country. How do you feel about that?
A victory celebration, you say? You know, this reminds me of that time I dragged you to the dining hall. Do you recall? If memory serves, that was after the mock battle between the houses. It was a wonderful time. We had just finished our mission, and we were invited to join in the celebration. You know, every once in a while, I do long to be part of the group as well. But do you think that it is really acceptable for someone like me to quietly join in the merriment? You really think so? Well, if you insist. Thank you, Professor. Now then, let's go. Together.
Okay. Do I really need to go over and spend the next 2 days just doing battles, or are we just about good? I mean, minus the few units that are still in their 30s, we're about around our 40s at this point, and the requirement's at 37. I think we're good. Again, I don't intend the stream to be a long one this time. And even then, I can say this right here. We're getting close to the end. There's not much left to go. And I can definitely tell you that we will be finishing this game by this month. That's a promise. It will be finished by this month. And we'll move on to the next game from there. So the next game is something I can't wait to do. I can say that right there. I was kind of hoping for that to go by be a little bit better, but whatever. I guess I can just raise up the slant for now. Lasithio, however, nothing I can really work with this time, so I guess more reason? Just so I can max out her reason? I don't know. She's pretty much good in all the fields that I want her to be good at. It just is. And in terms of goals, did I switch her to anything? Okay, no, she's still focusing on reason. How's everybody else faring in terms of that? I'm just gonna focus on Faith for Marianne just for now. I'll switch it up later. The other two, actually, I'll focus just on Bo. And then we'll go from there.
Professor.
No. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but still, no.
Thanks to your help, Your Highness.
No, it was you. The skill will serve me well in the future.
Making strides.
It's within my grasp.
Could be useful.
I'll make good use of this power.
Okay. We're gonna spend this day exploring. The rest of the days might as well just be exploring for the most part. And we can go with that. We're gonna raise up some motivation. And just kind of go from there.
That looks appetizing.
That looks delicious.
Oh wow, jeez. Is there any supports we can do this time? No. I kind of should have figured as much, but.
Eating delicious. Ooh.
This looks still.
I like this.
Oh.
Just kind of sticking with funness right here. I mean, most people, most of them, you're gonna take care about like it. Majority of them, anyways. And what else do I need to worry? Wow, lame. Okay. Oh. Why not?
I like this.
I like...
Okay. From this point, we can focus on some other things, but for now, we're gonna buy some materials.
Hello there. This one, yes?
I mean, I guess I can get some more spinning
I
stones.
think this one, yes?
Buy steels, though I probably shouldn't buy as much as I'm buying right here.
I think.
I don't really have much in terms
Soon,
of
please.
cash.
Hey, welcome.
You don't really selling any of that.
Hello.
You should. Well, in terms of arcane crystals, anyways.
Tell your friends.
I don't think I can. Yeah, she doesn't. Hmm.
Come back soon.
So woodstones or something I'm
What do you require?
gonna have to kind of get on my own. But anyways, how good is that one battalion that we just got? That's don't really like for the fact that you can only use it once. I mean, comparing to the Wild Guard, it's not really any better. I mean, I guess in terms of stats, it's good, but besides that,
Only got one use though. Those stats are much.
yeah, that's the problem.
If once you use it off, those stats go away, don't they?
I honestly do not have an answer to that. I like to say yes, though I could be wrong. You gonna multitask? Well, hello, Cheese. How is your afternoon going for you so far? And best of luck with whatever you got, whatever else you got to work on in the background. And apparently, Minecraft had an update.
Yeah, it did. That's why the server dropped line last. Both maps and Bird. Even though I could get on maps with no problem. Yeah, that's strange, Dante. I could get onto Mad server with no problem, but I couldn't get onto Bird.
Huh. That is a bit weird.
What do you require? Farewell.
I am probably just gonna focus on Faith, just for now, so I can get it up to C+. And I don't know why I thought Enet would be able to help out with that. Excuse me, maybe okay, not up to C+, up to B. My bad.
Not better than C.
Yes, up to B+. Yeah, we just skip B entirely. And I wanna go over near the choir while I'm at it. That also raises up. That also raises up faith.
Professor.
Hi there.
Pardon me.
Incredible, Dimitri. It's not just, I suppose.
While I'm here, of course. I just can't go over and raise up the one thing now, can I?
No. It's gotta be multiple things.
I am having to.
It's gotta be multiple things or you're not making use of faster.
No, it's more for the fact that I don't have enough renown to do what I want to do. I mean, I probably would have. I mean, probably actually would have had enough if I went over and did those battles. But, it's whatever. It's fine. We can manage.
Remembered well, but and he.
We'll just end it from here. We'll end that day from there. For now, I can at least go over and raise up his authority. Saying goes per Perdonetta. And that's all I'm gonna focus on for her at this point. Okay, I can at least start getting Marionette about her battalions now. And it's gonna be a little bit. Hopefully I can get to do, not to A in terms of heavy armor.
Good for.
Huh?
Good for.
I'm like, what?
Remember, I'm still new to Minecraft.
Oh.
Red sand.
What sand?
Red.
Wow. How dare you go over and spoil that, Silent? How dare you? Okay. Anyways, how is your afternoons going for you so far? Welcome.
Hello, Silent. Welcome.
I might as well just down the rest of the bottle with that.
Got water poisoning.
Yeah, there wasn't much left. There wasn't really much left, so it was fine. more reason, I guess? I don't know. I just don't.
Professor?
For the nuke. I mean, there's really nothing else for me to really work on with her, so I'm just focused on reason just until she maxes out with it.
Thanks to your help, Your Highness.
No, it was you who...
This should be suitable.
Looks like I'm getting it.
Armory the strongest magic class you...
I mean, it's a nice class. Like, I'm actually gonna go over and compare the two. I mean, actually, well, if I just set it over here, kind of do from here, but that's unfair. Like I say, Warlock, you're able to hit a little bit harder, because of black tone fair. The Rory does have better stats in general, and just everything in general. It just makes them a little bit better. So Grummery is good in terms of offense. Bishop's good mostly because of all the extra stuff they get.
Times 2 to every magical spell. Just call them magical spells.
Yeah. So I mean, Bishop gets +2, gets ×2 for white magic, but they also get increased amount of HP when you use a healing spell, and they have terrain resistance, which is nice. Knowing that they're mostly fragile to begin with, so every bit helps. Might as well.
I must always improve.
Well worth the effort.
That's enough to get our fave up to B, which is good. And now for the actual story mission itself. So, onward we go. After this, we'll end the stream. We'll go on a little raid. And then, once again, later tonight, I will be live again with some Splatoon 2.
The Kingdom Army rushes to their aid after amassing more troops.
Anyways, in we go. To save the person that literally shot us in the back earlier ago.
The citizens of Deirdre have all been evacuated and are now at sea. Are you sure about this? If Deirdre were to fall, those ships don't have enough resources for...
Deirdre won't fall. Have some faith in me, will you?
Oh, yes, sir.
Our line of defense has been broken. The Imperial Army will be here any moment.
Understood. You two join up with the troops in the city.
Yes, sir.
Judith, are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's been years since I last battled in the city streets.
Don't go messing up because your vision is weakened with age. Take the defensive for now.
Yeah, I get it. You hang in there too, boy. Your wounds from Gronderfield haven't fully healed yet, have they?
No, but it's not like I can sit this one out. I have to make my daring escape after all. Yeah, for the last time, stop calling me boy. That's an official order from the leader of the Alliance.
Understood, Leader Man. I wonder if our little ray of hope will show up. We fought on opposite sides at Gronder, didn't we?
They'll come. You can count on it. If anyone can bring him back, it's Teach. Teach will talk and he'll listen. But more than anything, I've seen their skill and their abilities. I believe in them.
Claude, reinforcements are coming from the west. Their banner is that of the kingdom.
What did I tell you? They're here, and just in time.
It appears the Imperial Army has already marched into Deirdre and engaged the Alliance. It seems the Imperial advance has been stalled by guerrilla skirmishes. The Alliance forces are holding out, but they won't last much longer.
That must be Judith, the Pal Staffnell, who joined up with Claude's troops. To think Judith, a true hero, would find herself backed into a corner like this.
It is not so. The Alliance has only drawn the enemy so deeply into the city to allow us to attack them from behind. Brilliant. I believe so. He put his soldiers into position purely on the belief that we'd come. I can't believe Claude would risk everything on that belief. He has placed all of his hopes on us. Let's make sure we live up to his expectations, Professor. Here we go. Let's move!
Well, we're just gonna go and murder like we usually do. And I'm only on 11 for this. I believe that the condition for this is just Goblin Manor, question mark, or just about the enemy. It's okay, it's just about the manor, so,
Oh, it looks like you have some allies over in the corner, or a different alliance.
Oh, these are our allies for the most part.
Wait, Claude's an ally now?
Yes? I mean, we would have not came over here if he didn't call for us. We probably would have just left him.
First he tries to kill you, and then he beckons for your help.
I mean, the Blood of the Eagle Mine was pretty chaotic. For the most part, so, and I'll get Ferdinand in this and have one of the medics set up for now.
You're over leveled for it?
I could use the stride. Since he's the only unit I have that has stride. Y'all ever just sleep? Or just get tired? Almost all the time. Say that there. Yeah, we won't kill our edge. I mean, I'm mostly using spears with them, but if I need that extra crit, it's there. Besides that, we should be. I was supposed to say should be for the most part fine, but we do need to go over and repair a few things.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Specifically these two. And while I'm at it, what can I forge? I'd rather not waste the wood stone, so that's not gonna be it.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
At least repair that. And... you know what? I will use my wood stone so I can get a brave bow. And then from there, give it to Ash. So he doesn't really need that. He doesn't really need this deal. Got to go from there.
The Alliance has managed to escape to the harbor, has he? Those rats resist in vain.
Your Excellency, there's an army closing in on us from outside. The banners are those of House Blathid.
Blathid? I see. That idiot failed, it seems. Hurry up and kill the leader of the Alliance. With him gone, Deirdre will fall.
Will not let Claude die. Let's hurry to his rescue. Hey, you're late. Hurry up and help.
You know, all they have to go over and do is just, well, go over and kill Claude. Dude, you're on a wyvern. Just fly into the water and they will not touch you. Unless they send a flyer after you. There's only like one, and you can easily shoot it down. I don't know. You think logic would kick in there, but it's not. It's just not.
My orders?
What's my strategy?
You do have advantage.
Let's make this quick.
Nuke could probably. Yeah, I'm gonna say nuke. I mean, nuke can nuke anything.
No time to slow down. I'm your girl.
So I can just take these two down right away, and not have to worry about them at all. And then I have to go over and punch them.
Luck wasn't with you. A step forward.
Get even more HP. Like, jeez.
I do this for all of us.
Please go over and snipe him. Hopefully, anyways. And that didn't go as well as I thought it would.
Ready for anything. I'd be honored.
Leave it to me.
It's double damage.
I'll cut through.
I guess I won't worry about it too much for now. There is that one archer with the magic bow, though. Well, bow knight more specifically.
Leave it to me.
We'll have to go over and deal with them.
I'd be honored.
I'll do my best.
Ready for anything.
My orders?
I'm not gonna shoot at him only because he has because this hero does have manage.
I do this for all of us.
Which before I even get a chance to do a counterattack, if he's half HP, I can't really do much. Well, he gets to follow up with a follow-up attack, or I can crit him also, so it didn't really matter in the end.
Don't waste it.
Meanwhile, though, they're just gonna try to hold out and not be in the best situation so far.
The subjugation of Deirdre is complete. We will be joining the main army now. They're showing up one after another. Nothing for it but to blockade the gate leading to the town. I don't want the enemy's numbers to increase anymore.
It's no good. We're surrounded. I need to hurry up and rescue the boy. To get to the harbor, first we have to get rid of the enemy mercenaries. There's no other way.
got 50-50.
I'm good now.
Oh, I thought that. I don't know why I
What's my
thought that would be a good
strategy?
idea, but.
Another victory.
At least deal with you. Both of you are gonna try to gambit.
I am prepared.
Speed's too high for me to really do much. So I think I might go for my. Honestly, I was gonna say I think I might go for my first stride right here, but
Let's make this quick.
actually, yeah, I'll go first. I'll go first right here. Move him away from there. And I can go over and ants for Lysithia. And then from there.
No time to slow down.
She could just go over and take him down.
Battle does have its spinning.
And then the other two go over and deal at this one hero.
All right, who's next?
Thank you. That was a big help. I'll go and cover our leader.
That shouldn't have any effect on Leone. That's still gonna cause some problems. Not a lot of problems, but some problems.
Luck wasn't with you.
Let's go.
Heal with a lot of stuff. At least that's not me that has to deal with all that. At least there's that. No, I was gonna say they're holding up pretty well so far until that happened. I must say that shield would be pretty nice, though. I have no flyers, so...
I'm still here.
More proof of my
The dude is just crazy with these crits. Holy moly. Just jeez. Almost got your dog Alfredo killed. Okay. It's like, you know, y'all can get the crits as soon as the enemy's about to die anyway, so... Okay. Just...
How about a curtsy?
It's gonna bring in that... At least I can do is have it there. Just have you guys be ready, yeah. I'm at it. Heal her up.
I can't believe they pushed through to here. Nothing is more foolish than dying in vain. Let's get to the harbor and finish off the leader of the Alliance.
They're gonna start moving. He's gonna start moving. And we're just gonna have a fun time. Not really, but... eh. Alliance General OP. Yeah, he's hanging in there. He's doing his part very well. Straight up is. How good is this stuff? Good enough. Just gotta keep an eye on his range and it's another situation where I'm gonna need to stride him. Or I can just gamut these guys and... why not?
We must destroy you now.
I'll get them stuck. The combat condition that leaves Petra mobile in battle. Petrification. I approve. I straight up approve.
It was meant to be.
How do you uninstall eyes from your... Wow, it's like you guys are acting like I was the one that made it when it clearly wasn't. I guess that's one way to do it.
A little scratch won't stop me. Seems like fighting's all I do these.
The general will be just fine.
Make a difference.
I'm taking some hate, but not too much hate. And while I'm at it, get Judith away from that spot, just so she doesn't get hit. Just so she doesn't get hit by Arundel. And I can go over and have her nuke something anyways. So, win-win. She's a win-win situation.
It's done.
It won't be in vain.
Thought that delay right there for a second was going to be a crit, but that didn't happen. Nor did it happen there.
Look, the Imperial Army Supply Corps. Attacking now would be a fine plan.
You know, 50% chance of missing right there. You don't quite make it. I guess that helps. Kinda, not really. Either way, I'm not getting that shield, which I don't really need it. In the end, I mean, what other things I could have had? Axe's ult. I guess that would have been kind of nice, but and magic bow, I can live without that. I just already got one, so I don't really need another.
wasn't with you.
I was gonna say, I was like, oh, it's like, where's like, what? Okay, no. Well, before anything else, hello, Kevin. How is your night, morning, afternoon, whatever's happening is over for you is going so far? And, if she dies, then nothing really happens. She's just off the field. If Claude dies, though, the mission ends. You just you straight up fail in that case. And can nuke. Nuke and nuke. Okay. I'll just spend some time getting some extra XP while I'm at it. Before she goes over and does that.
One to remember.
Correct question mark? No? Okay. Whatever. She don't have to crit. Just some extra experience from there. Dedek still potentially kill him? Let's see.
Nothing bites so hard as a cornered rat, eh?
It can happen. It's like a 7%. It's a 7% chance for a crit, but I can not be hopeful. It was a little bit, but after that, no. Okay, he's yours.
Do our hopes end here?
Uncle, I need to know. The incident 9 years ago. You were involved, weren't you? You know something. What did Cornelia... No. What did my stepmother do?
You are not qualified to look into the darkness. You and Edelgard. Do your best to kill each other. You are family after all. There it is. The light.
Just stand from there. So, that was quick. Okay, keeping Judith alive does get you something. Not some bad stuff. Not some bad stuff right there either. Yeah, now that was a massive disappointment. I come all the way over here to save you, only to be disappointed in the end. Dude, it was not worth it.
We had managed to capture him alive, judging by the way he was acting.
Teach is absolutely right. We should take this rare opportunity to let off some tension.
It's been a long time, Claude. I'm glad to see that you're safe.
Same. I haven't seen you since the nightmare that was Gronder. She really did come to help us. You must be a bunch of soft-hearted suckers, huh?
If you really felt that way, you would not have set up a defensive battle in the hopes that we would come. It worked out only because we made it in time. Were you really so confident that we would answer the call?
Of course. I knew you wouldn't hesitate to put yourself second and come running to our aid. You and I are cut from different cloth. I wouldn't make a move unless I could gain something from it. You've always been just the opposite. And of course, I've always been fond of taking dangerous risks. After all, I sent that express messenger before you had even recaptured the kingdom capital. If all went to plan, I knew you'd recapture it soon, and then respond to our request for aid. It was riskier than usual, I'll give you that. But it was the only card I had to play, so I took the gamble.
You crossed too many dangerous bridges for my liking.
I know. But that ends today.
What do you mean?
Here, take this. Use it however you see fit.
Legendary bow, fail not.
Why are you giving me your bow?
Hold, Claude. This must be one of your jokes. You cannot truly intend to part with this.
It's not a joke. As of today, the Leicester Alliance is no more.
Just what are you planning, Claude?
If you're going to lead Fodlan, then the Alliance Lords will follow you. Back in the day, the Alliance split off from the Kingdom. I'm just putting us back together again. Oh, and I've already gained the support of the other Lords at the Roundtable Conference, so you can stop looking at me like I'm crazy. All that's left for me is to officially step down as the leader of the Alliance. I'm leaving Fodlan. There are things I have to do, dreams I need to see to fruition. That's why I became the Alliance leader to begin with, actually. But it left me no time for what I was really after. You'd better not take on too many responsibilities yourselves, or else you'll end up in the same boat. And remember, both the living and the dead cling to us without any regard for our own lives. It's up to us to break free of that weight and follow the path that we believe in.
Claude.
Oops. I almost forgot the most important thing.
No, anybody can use the bow, though Claude is able to use it to its fullest ability.
There's no telling what they're planning.
Really, just the best ability in general.
Gratitude.
But for the most part, anybody's able to use it.
We're even now. I don't know how many years will pass until then, but let's promise to meet again. And when we do, don't be too hard on me, your kingliness.
It's something I won't be using until endgame, though. So it's just gonna be kind of in the back for now. So as you can see right here, Crestbearer can use Fallen Star. Since I don't have anybody with the Crest of Regan, I'm not gonna be able to use Fallen Star. But besides that, the weapon itself is pretty good. So it's all good in the end.
Well, Dimitri, are you finally going to tell us the damn truth?
What are you talking about?
Didn't Lord Arundel say something about you and Edelgard being family?
To claim that the king and the emperor are related. Could it be?
Ah, I suppose I never told you, though I do recall mentioning it briefly to the professor. Lord Arundel spoke the truth. My stepmother was Edelgard's birth mother. Political turmoil drove my stepmother out of the Empire. Father fell in love with her at first sight, and they married. I lost my birth mother before I was old enough to remember her. My stepmother filled that role for me, but she lost her life in Dusker 9 years ago, along with Father.
Hang on. I didn't even know she was your stepmother. Did my father know about this?
Yes, all those who were close to my father knew, including Rodrigue. But to speak openly about it would have caused a scandal. And so she was our secret. No one in the general public knew about her. Naturally, the fact that Edelgard and I are step-siblings was kept a secret as well.
I'm finally beginning to understand what you went through 5 years ago. I mean, Edelgard is the only family you have left, isn't she? To find out someone so precious to you is actually your most hated enemy. How heartbreaking.
But wait! You two were born and raised in 2 different territories, right? So you probably never met until you were both at the academy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the idea of fighting family is just about the worst thing ever. But hopefully the fact that she's a stepsister who you never really knew helps with the pain? I don't know. It was just a thought.
I am afraid that's not the case. Though it was only for a short time, Edelgard once called Ferdiad home. It was a long time ago, but she was a cherished friend of mine.
Wait! I remember now. She was that girl, wasn't she? The one you
Oh, so she was the one you gave the dagger to.
So, your little girlfriend was Edelgard.
Sylvain, if you have any more foolish things to say, please hold them for later.
I do have a few more in my sleeve, but they can wait.
Go on, Your Highness. This is important for us to hear.
She may be a hated enemy now, but the Emperor is your old friend and your stepsister. Can you bring yourself to kill her?
I will kill her, if I must. But if there is any chance that the world she seeks to create could be a just one, then I would love to see a future in which I may reach out my hand for her and have her reach back. That said, I have no intention of letting my personal feelings cloud my judgment. Too much is at stake.
Your Highness, I think you should meet with the Emperor and at least try to talk to her. If there's any hope of ending this war without more bloodshed, we have to try. Besides, killing your own family. I'm sorry, but it's not right.
I think so too. And you are right that we should at least try.
I see.
Trying to end the war peacefully. Fire Emblem. I laugh at the idea.
But I'm afraid we can't rest until the joy outweighs the sorrow. And for that to happen, it now seems we must confront them all at once. Dimitri, who took back Ferdiad, Claude, who managed to protect the Alliance, and that professor, who is successfully mobilizing the Knights of Seros.
What will you do, Your Majesty?
Pull back our forces. In the west to Arian Road. In the east to...
Fort Mercius, I presume. There is no better place for such a confrontation, after all.
Indeed. And dispatch the Death Knight to guard it. He can buy us some time. In the meantime, I will...
Forgive me, but I must speak bluntly. I do not agree with what you intend to do. Though slight, there is a chance that once done, it cannot be undone.
Even I cannot always choose the direction my path leads me. There is no other way. And so, I must walk on.
What that map's gonna look like, we'll see until next session. we're gonna end off at this point. I mean, in terms of most FE3, this is one of the quicker ones. So this at least that. I would keep going just for that reason, but again, there is another thing coming up later this evening, so I can't go on for too much longer right here. So with all that being said, we're gonna end off on this point. For all those who stopped by during the stream, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I'm gonna see if there's someone that we can raid right here. Possibly? Question mark? Not entirely sure, but I'm sure. There's a few people I know that's live. I got somebody that we can raid. I got somebody. In terms of a raid hashtag, I honestly do not have one this time. Nothing really unique. Because, I mean, for the most part, this is just kind of... Nothing really too crazy happened. Minus the few occasional ones. So there is just kind of that, but we will go with just with a normal 3D rate this time. Nothing really too drastically crazy or anything like that. So I'm gonna go over, get the link to our raid target right here. Though their audio might pop out on the stream. I can say that much right there. Or I can go over and do a thing real quick just so that doesn't quite happen. That works. Let me get the link to our raid target right here. Wow. Okay. Okay. You know, whatever.
Did they just end?
No. No, more the other thing. But
Oh, the joke by Bubbles.
Yep. So once again, hashtag 3D raid. We're going over and raiding Riddif. He is currently being the insane man and going over and 1,000%ing Splatoon 2. That's what he's currently doing right now. So it's over there. Give him some 3D love. And kind of wish him the best of luck with that, as 1,000%ing Splatoon 2 is not fun. I can say that right there. But, that being said, I will see you guys later this evening with some Splatoon 2. Mass Gaming and Bird will be joining me for that, so we got that to look forward to. With all that being said, though, I will see you guys until then.